We live in a world that celebrates holding grudges. People say, don't let them off the hook, or get even. And so bitterness grows like a heavy chain around the soul. But Jesus offers us something completely different. He calls us into forgiveness, not because it's easy, but because it's freeing. The hidden power of forgiveness is that it doesn't just release the other person, it releases you. Think about Peter coming to Jesus and asking, "How many times should I forgive? Up to 7 times?" That was generous in Peter's mind. But Jesus answered, "Not 7, but 70 times 7. In other words, forgiveness isn't about keeping score. It's about losing count. Forgiveness is not math, it's mercy. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was okay. It doesn't mean you pretend the hurt wasn't real. It means you refuse to let the wound control your future. You hand it over to God. You step out of the prison of resentment and into the freedom of grace. When we forgive, we are not saying the person was right. We are saying God is greater. Look at the cross. While Jesus hung there, suffering in ways we cannot imagine, he prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." If there was ever a moment to hold on to bitterness, it was that one. But instead, Jesus showed us the true heart of God. Forgiveness is not weakness, it's strength. It's not giving in, it's overcoming. Many Christians struggle here. We say we believe in grace, but we quietly hold on to anger, replaying the offense over and over. The problem is, when you refuse to forgive, the hurt doesn't stay in the past. It lives in your present. It poisons your peace. But when you forgive, you are choosing life over bitterness, joy over sorrow, and freedom over chains. This is why forgiveness is not optional. It is essential. Jesus even tied it to our prayers. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. The measure of mercy we extend reveals how deeply we've received God's mercy. You cannot fully enjoy the forgiveness of Christ while withholding forgiveness from others. The two go hand in hand. Now hear me. Some of you are carrying old wounds, maybe from family, maybe from friends, maybe even from the church. And you've said, "I can't forgive. It hurts too much." But I want to tell you, you are right. You can't. Not on your own. Forgiveness is not natural. It is supernatural. It flows from the Spirit of God working inside of you. When you ask Him, He gives you the strength to release what you never could on your own. And here's the surprising part. When you forgive, healing begins. Walls start to crumble. Peace takes root. Joy returns. Because forgiveness is not about erasing the past. It's about opening the door to a new future. So let me speak to your heart right now. Who is it you need to forgive? Who has kept you up at night? Weighed down your spirit? Stolen your peace? Today is the day to let it go. Not tomorrow, not someday. Today. Don't wait for an apology that may never come. Don't wait for them to change. Release it into God's hands. Trust Him with the justice. Trust Him with the healing. And step into freedom. Forgiveness doesn't make you weak. It makes you look like Jesus. It doesn't diminish what you suffered. It declares that God is greater than what you went through. It's not about giving the offender a gift. It's about receiving one yourself. The gift of peace. The gift of joy. The gift of rest. Friend, this is the hidden power of forgiveness. It's the power to set captives free, starting with you. And when you walk in forgiveness, you shine the light of Christ in a world drowning in bitterness. You become a testimony of grace, a living witness that the cross still has power to change hearts today. So don't wait. Don't carry it another day. Surrender it now. Walk in the freedom Christ died to give you, and discover the life that only forgiveness can unlock. Amen.